Peace, family. I just watched the news and I saw something that had me confused. But just for a moment. But watch this.
So after much prayer and deliberation, I have decided to suspend my campaign for president effective today. Now, I'm leaving this campaign, but let me promise you, I will never leave the fight for conservative values, and I will never stop fighting to elect principled Republican leaders to every office in the land. So help me God.
Mike Pence, you're a blasphemer and you're a hypocrite. No wonder Donald Trump selected you. These so-called Republican values that you committed to electing principal people in office, when did you get these? Because as soon as Donald Trump went to pick you to be his vice president, if you was truly about what you just said, and I'm going to assume that you were, these principles of electing people of integrity into office, you would have rejected Donald Trump's proposal. But yet instead, you leapt into it. You jumped right into it. And then you see what happened after that. Now that you're running for political office, you ain't getting none of the shine that Donald Trump got. And you were him on the same ticket. So you should automatically be attached to all the successes that Donald Trump is touting for himself. But he always say, this is all about him. Very seldom did he mention you in anything that helped him along the way. And you see where it's gotten you now. But let's take a little bit further look into this situation. Watch this.
Mike Pence has officially dropped out of the 2024 White House race. The former vice president made the announcement yesterday in Las Vegas at the Republican Jewish Coalition Leadership Summit. Now, Pence's decision comes amid reports that his campaign was running low on money and was simply never really able to gain momentum with the Republican base that is extremely loyal to his former boss, Donald Trump. Let's get right to this.
Now, I know for a fact that Donald Trump has a huge base that's going to support him no matter what he say, no matter what he do. But you would think that a portion of his base would also support Pence, because he only did what he was obligated to do. He followed the law, and there was not enough support in Donald Trump's base that sympathized with Mike Pence. That should tell you all you need to know about this Donald Trump and his supporters. Principles, quality, integrity, these are values that's valueless to these people. As long as you speak to them and their interests, that's all that they're concerned themselves about. And look, Mike Pence can't even keep up enough money to pay for advertising space to qualify for the debates. It was getting harder and harder for him to do that. So he just said, you know what, forget it. I'm out. But I want you to listen to what Donald Trump has to say about his former vice president. Watch this.
His former boss, former president Donald Trump, also had some remarks. It's probably what you would expect, and it was during a rally later that night. Listen to this.
I don't know about Mike Pence. He should endorse me. He should endorse me. You know why? Because I had a great, successful presidency, and he was the vice president. He should endorse me. I chose him, made him vice president. But people in politics can be very disloyal. I've never seen anything like it.
You know, the audacity of Donald Trump is beyond belief. It is absolutely beyond belief. He said this later on in the evening after Mike Pence just made his speech. A speech in which he just sat up there and said that he is, even though he's bowing out of the race for president of the United States, he's never going to stop his commitment to electing principled Republicans to every office. So help him God. The man just swore that he was going to elect principled people in the office. And Donald Trump sit up here talking about something. He should endorse me. I mean, I picked him to be vice president. You are the most unprincipled person on the planet, Donald. I mean, you already got the man almost executed. Now you can't even run for that presidency. And now you want to try to get him to go to HE hockey sticks. Come on now, bruh. This was ridiculous. But I want to end this video by saying this. My voice is a little bit raspy today, but I'm happy about it. Because yesterday, my Pistons put the smack down on the Bulls, and I was never so excited to see my team play the way they played. It reminded me back in the good old days of the Bad Boys. I really see something wonderful happening for this team on the horizon, and that horizon is getting closer and closer. I just shout out to the Pistons. But you know, let me say this. If Donald Trump wins the presidency of the United States, who would he pick for vice president, and who would the supporters also support? Would Mike Pence, with his newfound commitment to electing principled people to every office, would he support Donald Trump and his new vice president? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in my next video.